Hello everyone and welcome back to another game of Blood on the Clocktower in Minecraft. Today we're trying out a script inspired by one of the World Cup finalists called The Ballad of Seat 7. In this game, Seat 7 will be empty. Or will it? Seat 7 is in fact a ghost of a player with a role, an ability to talk once per game, and full voting powers. And in this game we made Seat 7 the Magician, a role that will cause some doubt among the evil team. So, without further ado, let's meet the players.
Hello, it's me, Kirsty. And today I am your Elsa here. That means that once per day, in public, I get to pick who I think is a minion and who I think is a demon. And if I'm right, we win. Simple as that.
Oh, hello. Oh, sorry.
Ozzy.
I'm upstairs.
Ozzy, please, come downstairs.
Hello.
Welcome to the game. You are the Boom Dandy. We haven't seen this role before, but you basically want to get yourself executed, and if you do, you'll blow everyone up. And then it will come down to an immediate final three. It's a very exciting role.
I am excited. I can't wait to get I love getting executed. Well, I seem to get executed a lot, so I'm so excited for this.
Good. Either Rithian or Seat 7 is your demon.
Lovely. Ho, ho, ho.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Oh, Rithian.
Hello.
Good evening, Imp.
Good evening.
This incredibly complicated script and the most basic demon.
Yes, I love it.
Welcome.
It's one of my favorites.
However,
still to this day.
it's even more complicated than that.
I figured.
Either Ozzy or Seat
Oh,
7
I had a feeling.
are your minion.
I had a feeling. Fantastic.
You do not know what they are.
No.
Here are 3 bluff rolls that you can play as,
Okay.
though. You can bluff as the fortune teller,
All right.
the mayor, and the grandmother.
You got it. You got it. Thank
Good
you.
luck, Rithian.
Thank you.
Nilesy,
Hey there.
how are you?
Fantastic. Yeah, how are you, mate?
You have been
had a quick nap
snooping
recently. I feel
around.
great.
With your investigative powers.
All right.
You've learned that either Ozzy or Seat 7 is the Boom Dandy.
Oh, no. Okay, great.
Right?
Yes, I love it.
Good night. Hello, Mark. Oh,
Hello. Hello. I'm hiding from the demons.
that was so precious. Do you have any feelings about other players yet?
I don't know. Do I?
You don't actually. No, your empath information is that neither of your neighbors are evil.
Okay, so goodies. Good on both sides.
Yes,
Thank
you're
you.
welcome. Good night.
Thank you. Good night. Bye bye.
Hello, Zoe.
Hello.
We put you in the mushroom house entirely by sheer coincidence.
Oh, it's always fate.
But a happy one. You have got to walk in someone's dreams. Who would
Yeah.
you like?
I had the weirdest dream that there was like a floating sentient chair, and I thought maybe they could be my new best friend. Tell me more about them.
Yes, you noticed through their dreams that, in fact, they are either the magician or the Boom Dandy.
Oh boy, that's fun. Okay, weird dream, but sure.
That is a weird one. All right, good night.
Ooh,
Riley.
Hi.
Hello. You're the seamstress knitting a little blanket or a little bunny hat for other players to wear. Would you like to pick them and
I
find out
think-
some info, or would you like to save it?
I'm going to hold off. I'm going to wait until I know who I want to check first. But thank you for the offer.
Oh, good. It's the good stuff. All right, let's hope you live that long. Good night.
Oh, what do you mean? What's going to happen? Oh my goodness, what sort of village have I moved to? This is terrifying. Hang on, little owl. I'm going to go see who my neighbor is.
Good morning.
Good morning, good morning.
Hey, it's great to see you.
It's great to be alive.
La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh. I see you, Elsie. Good morning. Good morning. Hello.
All right, oh, there you are.
I was hiding.
Hiding in the bushes.
Did you sleep well?
Yes, yes, very well.
Yes.
Good morning. Oh my god, am I next to seat 7?
Hello.
Hello. They put me in the mushroom house again. It's like it was always meant to be.
Yes. I like your cloak.
Thank you.
Well,
Yeah, I'm gay.
scarf or cloak. It's
Well,
well,
good
yes, yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
Ooh.
Welcome, everyone, back to the creepy town square of this cursed village. The town square is quiet today, too quiet.
Oh boy.
Whispers of a malevolent demon are echoing through
Another one.
the cobblestone streets. But at the center
There's so many.
You're joking.
of town, one chair sits empty, antique, splintered and cold to the touch. No one remembers where it came from. No one dares to sit in it. Those who do never sleep again.
Oh, I love sleeping.
Ghost. They could learn an
You
extra
have-
language.
You have 5 minutes. Good luck.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Everyone
Who
is
wants to
going over
chat?
to investigate the chair.
Seat 7, you're so handsome.
So spooky.
Now,
but
get out of
so
the way. I want to
handsome.
see seat 7.
Should we just all let's all just chat here? Let's all just have a big open discussion here, right?
Does anyone want to admit to seat 7, our best friend, that they're the demon? Because
Yeah.
now's a good time
Come
to
on,
do it.
own
But
up.
what if seat 7's the demon?
Oh.
See, so are you
Nah.
the demon?
They're sort of doing a silent judgment.
Okay, they didn't say that they were the
You didn't
demons.
say they were.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
No.
Hey, seat 7, do you like this?
Wow. I wish they could disable emotes on this server.
I guess
Okay.
seat 7 is a chair, so they probably
Yeah.
would like that.
I would like that.
That's
Yeah.
That's right up their alley.
All right, should we
Right.
chat
You
a
want
little
to
bit
chat?
with
Chat.
non-seat 7?
I kind of want to chat to seat 7.
Nilesy and Zoe want to chat. What a surprise.
Yeah, let's chat to Zoe.
Everything.
Usually I'll be all over this Nazi, but seat 7's here.
It's about seat 7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Bridie, let's talk. Does anybody else want to come?
I'll come.
Mark?
Yeah.
You want to talk, Kirsty?
Yeah.
Oh, hi,
Hello.
Zoe. It's
Hi.
me, your grandmother.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
And I know that you are the fortune teller.
Right. Did you not want to do like a 3, 2, 1 or anything? Like,
No,
countdown
why
or-
would I do that? You're just your legitimate grandmother.
You're my legitimate grandmother who,
Okay.
who
I
legitimately
am your
knows my role.
grandmother. Yeah, I am. And I know that you're the Fangu. And Zoe,
See, that's different to what you just said.
I know, but I was just joking before.
Why would the grandmother be told that I was a Fangu?
Well, because I think you've been a naughty Fangu.
Hold on, do you know what the grandmother does, first of all?
Hold on, is Fangu on the script? Let me just check. I just woke up from a nap.
Well, first of all, the grandmother can only learn a good player.
Yeah. But Lewis decided.
But in this
that
case, I just happen to be a Fangu and you got that right.
Lewis decided we'll throw them a bone because obviously seat 7's your minion.
Are you trying to like troll me or something, but then like you're just doing it wrong? I don't know what your goal here is.
Seat 7's your minion and you're the demon.
I've not played this in so long, I can't remember what I'm
So
meant
what
to
you
do.
do is you tell us what role you are, Bryony.
Right now.
Yeah.
But what if you're mean?
No.
Are you an information?
Shouldn't tell you.
No.
Are you-
No.
Are you like information?
I get information.
You
I
do.
do. Okay.
Yes.
Do you,
But I didn't
Ozzy?
get any last night.
Okay. Do you
Okay.
get information, Ozzy?
I don't get information.
Can we kill you?
Oh.
Are you a viable sacrifice?
Oh,
I mean,
Well, some roles are good to get killed.
that's true.
Do you wish to die? Do you wish to be killed? Do you wish to perish? You can say no. It's fine if you say no. I don't wish to die.
I
Okay.
don't wish to die. Not to jump on the bandwagon or anything, but I too don't wish to die.
you two don't wish to die. Well,
I don't wish to die because I have a good, as I believe it, I have a good role that will be very useful in the later parts of the game. But I was thinking about this last night. There is a drunk in play, And also, one of the demons, the Nodashi, poisons the neighbors. So just be wary of like any info that you do have. There is a drunk in play. There is this Nodashi. And so it could be bad. We could have badmen. There's also a marionette. So one of us could be a marionette as well.
But I think Nodashi, I reckon there's poison knocking about. Not for any reason in particular. I've not got any info yet, but I just feel like it's going to be a poison kind of game.
You got a feel for it.
I've got a feel for the poison. Yeah. What about you? Have you had any information?
I will say that I have information already. That's what I can say.
Well, I think if you were the grandmother, then you might have wandered off to find your grandchild by now.
Well, maybe my grandchild just immediately went off with someone else, because that's what they do. They are a very rebellious young whippersnapper. No, I'm not saying I am the grandmother, but I'm saying even if I was, I might not be able to talk to them.
Would you be happy telling me your info?
Well, not yet. I want to find out if, like you say, there are poisons involved. So I am considering maybe kind of finding out more stuff and see if that doesn't check. Because if it doesn't check, then I might be poisoned, and if I'm poisoned, I might be sitting next to a Nodashi, which in my case would be Nalzi or Zoe, which, would not surprise me in the least if they are the ones who are the evil ones, or one of them at least. So that's, I guess, what I will say for now. Because you haven't really told me much, except you're not an info roll. I can tell you that I am an info roll.
Can I humbly request that you do an Elsa here guess in town?
Yes, I could do that. I will do that.
Thank you so much.
I could tell you.
Yeah.
Boom Dandy.
Yeah, and how would you know that?
Just a feeling. I'm Seat 7's grandmother.
You're Seat 7's grandmother now?
Yeah.
Right, and so you got told that they were an evil role?
Yeah.
So your story, like, literally from second one, your story is not added up.
You've not given me much back. I've given you quite a lot here.
I think I've actually given you more truths than you've given me.
Well, I've given you some pretty good information. And now if there's a magician, you could find your minion. There you go. I've helped you out a lot.
Right. I haven't done this in a while, actually. Like, I feel a bit rusty, so I'm trying to remember the sort of vibe we usually go for.
All the time.
Usually you actually do tell me something legit interweaved in it, though, and it's a riddle for me to figure that out.
And so, good night.
Are you guys townsfolk or outsiders?
I am town.
I'm town.
Oji?
I might be an outsider.
You might be an outsider.
Yes.
What does that mean?
Well, I don't know if it's a good idea to say, that's all.
Are you...
That's okay.
Interesting. Okay. Well, that's fair enough. Keep it strong.
Nice.
We can try. I will initiate a minor trust trio. Keep it low level for now, but maybe it can evolve and escalate as time goes on.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I wish I could.
I do have a good. I feel like. Yeah, we'll see.
Hi. So I'm doing this new thing where people that I talk to tell me what role they are and what information
All right,
they have.
I'm the Elsa
Could you do
here.
that
Can
quick?
you say that you're an Elsa here in town, I guess?
Yeah.
All right, nice.
Welcome back, everyone.
If Zoe's the demon, and I've already told Zoe what type of minion C7 is, so C7 doesn't have to say that again.
Tonight, the town gathers once more, desperate to unmask the evil hiding among you. But beware, the chair is listening, and sometimes it speaks. Would anyone else like to announce anything to do with their role?
I'd like to Elsa here, guess, Mr. Brindley.
Oh, excellent,
A claim of Elsa here.
That's right. I'd like to say that Zoe Froze Heck is the demon, and that the minion is the Seat 7.
That is the shortest recording we've ever had.
And
oh my God.
Fangu and Boom Dandy.
I don't think you have to guess the roles.
That last bit is a bonus, but yeah.
That's a double victory if you get it right. However,
crossed.
the game does continue.
All right, I would like to also here guess as well.
Okay, Rithian.
I would like to also here guess that Niles is the demon and that Seat 7 is the minion.
Oh.
I would like to Elsa here guess as well.
Well, the game's over, so...
Kirsty?
I would like to Elsa here guess that Seat 7 is the minion and Rithian is the demon.
Okay.
I would also
in that
like to
case-
Elsa here guess.
Hang on. The game continues.
Oh.
I would like to guess that Kirsty is the demon and Rithian, is the minion.
Oh.
Well, the game continues.
Where's that?
Okay, well, none of your Elsa here guesses were right today.
Okay.
Oh.
Hello, Storyteller here. Oh, and Seat 7. They wanted me to say that the Elsa here is similar to the Slayer. Anyone can claim to be the Elsa here and make a guess, but it only counts if they're the real Elsa here. But because the Elsa here is this powerful role that can win the game on the spot and use it every day, it's in the incentive of the good team to hide the Elsa here and pretend to be the Elsa here to protect the real Elsa here. I said it a lot, the word Elsa here, didn't I? Anyway, on with the game. Nominations are open.
Who's going to do it?
Don't nominate him. We don't know what happened. What
We
happens
don't know
if
what
do?
power would happen, but
Oh, no.
I want to, Rithian. I want to nominate so bad.
I know.
Spooky
So,
empty chair.
yeah. We have no witch, so honestly, Nancy, you're safe. You're safe to nominate.
Oh,
we
I
have no
know.
witch.
I will say, don't knock out Seat 7. I reckon they've got a part to play going
Oh, I
forward.
see. Okay.
So do all who live to see such times.
Final call for nominations.
Actually, you know what? I'd like to nominate Nosy.
No.
Okay.
Well, this came out of
Cursed up.
nowhere.
Yeah.
Zoe has nominated Nilesy.
So not really an accusation, like I'm actually doing you a favor here. Nosy told me that he's my grandma, so we should probably get rid of him now, right?
No, hold on. Finish the sentence.
I mean, that is what you said to me, is it not?
And what role did I see you were?
I'm not going to share that, but you said you're my grandma, that's correct, right? So we should probably get rid of you on day one, yeah?
Okay, I did a little joke where I said I was the grandmother to Zoe's Fangu.
Nice. Just as a point, I will never believe anything that comes out of Nilesy and Zoe's mouth in these games.
That is good practice. That is solid way to play this game, yeah.
Now, I'm sorry that I've rumbled the demon day one, Lewis. I've unraveled your mystery. But
That's fine.
All I'll say is don't vote for this, guys. This is what the demon wants.
Okay. Well, let's run a vote in that case on Nilesy, starting with Rithian. In
We
3,
need 4.
2,
Yeah.
1.
You don't need any.
Vote now.
No, I'm not going to do
4
it.
votes required.
Brian, he did it as well. I was like, no, okay, I'm not risking this.
Oh,
I was going to do it for the meme, but
Oh, Brian.
almost enough.
I sure hope none of you died tonight.
Oh, no. That sounds threatening.
So, Nilesy, you're fine. You're fine. Any further nominations?
Nancy, out of curiosity, are you the type of role that would be a huge problem if you die?
Who voted for me again? Was it really? Let me just check.
Yeah. It was me, Brian, and
I'm
Zoe.
not answering any questions from
Okay.
the press.
I see.
Okay.
no comment.
No comment.
I'm
Yeah.
taking questions at this time.
Stop emoting at Seat 7.
Okay, well, if there are no further nominations, it's time for you all to go to bed. Thank you, and good night.
Good night.
Let's
Good
go
night,
to bed,
Lucy.
Seat 7.
Good night, Seat 7.
Good night, Seat 7.
Good night, C7. Oh my
Everyone
gosh.
say good night to Seat 7.
I hope they liked me.
I think you made a good first impression.
Where's my house?
Where's my house? Where are you going, Ozzy? This one is light blue.
I like to take a little walk before going to bed, usually.
Then I hope the demon doesn't bite.
Iridian,
Hello.
who would you like to kill?
Well, I have a few thoughts and running through you very briefly. Kirsty indicated that she was perhaps the Elsa here, but then again, she also did correctly Elsa here guess and didn't win the game. So it's either she's poisoned somehow or she's just bluffing. And if that's the case, she might be a farmer or a ravenskeeper, and then I don't want to kill her. So when that comes up, I think therefore that possibly either Osius, my minion in Seat 7, is the magician, which is also something to think about. But I think for now, I just have to play it safe and I'm going to kind of just take out Nilesy.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got it.
Thank you.
Meridian. Good evening, Mark.
Hello.
It's not the demon. Don't be afraid.
okay.
It's only I, the
My friendly
storyteller.
ghost.
You channel your empathic abilities once
Wop,
more,
wop, 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 wop.
and you feel no evil
Oh,
in either of your neighbours.
what a relief.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh, good evening, Zoe.
Hi.
Who are you dreaming about tonight?
I really desperately tried to summon up another dream about Seat 7, but unfortunately I'm dreaming about Nancy.
Nilesy is either the investigator or the imp.
Okay, very cool.
Bryony, good evening. You are still alive. Would you like to use your seamstress ability?
Yes. Can I please check Mark and Ozzy?
I can tell you that those two players are in fact on different alignments.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Good night, Bryony. Good night.
Night-night.
A lovely knitted web you have sewn for yourself here. Good night.
Thank you. Night.
I kind of feel like, oh, fucking hell. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go.
We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. You're alive, though.
I am. Am I? Are you?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Am I? I don't know. You tell me.
You are.
Ooh.
Fantastic news.
I'll
isn't
pretend
it?
I didn't hear you say that you're the demon. It's fine.
Nosy, you're not looking so good.
Oh no, they took me out? Oh, they actually took me out? Oh my god, I
dear
got too
sweet
close.
baby boy.
I got too close.
No.
I got too close to the truth.
The truth is out there.
Nilesy has died.
No.
Wow.
The town remains. Good luck, everyone. You have 5 minutes.
Who did it?
Figure it out.
Nazi, talk to me. Nazi, talk to me. Nazi, talk to me.
Nazi.
Nazi, talk to me.
Hello.
Nazi, please.
I would also
promise
like to
it'll be
talk
worth it.
to
I promise it'll
Kirsty
be
and
worth it.
Rythian.
Mark, could I talk
Sure.
to Mark and Zoe at the same time? Do you mind?
Sure,
Zoe?
I'm allowed. I'll allow it.
Rythian?
Sure.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
How's it going? Right,
So-
let's start with Mark.
Hello.
Okay.
What about me?
What do you want?
Well,
Actually, yeah, why are you here?
Well, not that I trust either of you two, but I have a working theory, and something that I am trying to learn is what outsiders we may have in play, if any, / if more than one. So are either of you two claiming outsider?
I am not.
Okay.
Zoe?
Yeah, no, I'm whatever I am, I'm not that.
You're not an outsider.
Correct.
All right. I'm going to trust this information, despite what I said last night.
I'll tell my role in town tonight before
Okay.
nominations. So
Okay. Well, you're
but-
dead, so it'd be a crazy
Yes.
evil team play to kill you night one, but it's not.
Yeah, I'm actually really
unheard of.
surprised by that.
Well, we'll see.
Really
we'll
weird.
find out.
All right,
Yeah,
cool.
okay.
Cool.
All
Right.
Bye.
All right, bye. Right. What's your
Hi.
what are you now?
I know what you are. Because.
Go on then.
Or at least that would mean that I know what I am. You're dead.
I am.
So.
Right.
You imp jumped last night.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, you would.
Right. That's not what I expected to hear. That's funny.
Why did you not? Why? But that's what you did.
Right. So,
And you were a bit on the back foot there because you didn't expect me to absolutely nail it.
well, no, because I just think that. Listen, I always paint myself as a
I'm
target
listening, yeah.
on day one,
Yeah.
so that I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
die at night.
Yeah, unless you're the imp, and then you can make it.
Why would I ever imp jump?
Because it enhances your story. It's
So
just
is
like,
this
oh,
actually all you have? You better have more than
I
this.
know.
What do you have?
I know that your role begins with I,
What is the second letter?
N or M,
Okay, right. What's the last letter?
E or R.
Right. So I'm either the imp or the investigator. Are you the dreamer?
No,
Are you the dreamer?
no. I got told letters.
Bullshit. You're the dreamer.
Yeah, no.
Right. I am the investigator. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Why do we dance? Why do we
I
do this
know,
dance?
I don't know. Okay, I am the investigator, but I'm not going to give my info until tomorrow.
Well, was the info you told me about the grandma an obfuscation of that?
Yes.
Okay. You mentioned Boom Dandy.
Don't keep that to yourself, though.
You mentioned Boom Dandy.
I will
Is that
step in
important?
Yes, it is. I'll step in if that information becomes relevant.
Then I also know who the Boom Dandy might be.
So, I mean, it's always scary when there's 4 people in the room, but like, was anyone happy revealing anything? So otherwise, why we're here? You know, like, honestly, yeah.
Oh.
Well, so yesterday I spoke to Bryony and Mark,
Yes.
and I learned from Mark that he gets info later. I revealed that I am an outsider role, which isn't necessarily bad, but
Ooh, but
Unless
it can
there's a
be.
Fangu.
If we have a Fangu in the script, that's scary.
I'm a recluse, so I feel like
Okay.
I need to get popped off
Probably,
pretty quick.
yeah. Yeah, I think that's probably true. Particularly if there's a Fangu, we do not want to get killed in the night.
Yeah, we should probably
Yeah.
And
just...
obviously there is a chance that the demon is in this room, in fact. So we you know, if so, we definitely, I mean, it might not be a Fangu, but yeah, like just for safety.
Sure. Well, I mean,
okay.
regardless, it's a shit role to be anyway. So,
Yeah, for sure.
so
okay.
I'm quite happy for somebody to nominate me. That's
Yeah,
fine.
Okay,
that makes
cool.
sense.
Okay.
Right, should we
Should we
split?
split up a little? Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he wanted to talk with you and me, Kirsty.
Okay.
I don't know why, but
Hello. Oh, that's a lovely
May I
little
come
back
in?
door down here, isn't there?
Well, we don't want to be 5. That's a bit too much. Basically, just talking in the open.
I assume you would like to talk to Ridley and Kirsty.
Yes.
Okay,
let's
well,
us go.
We can go back. There's no
somewhere.
one in here. Okay, bye.
Oh, there's no one in there.
No.
There's no one in
Okay.
there, Ridley.
I'll just
Okay.
eat some
You stay
hay
out here,
outside.
Stinky.
Have fun, Oz.
I'm assuming we're all going to do that thing of like, I can't tell you what I am just yet, but I'm good.
Yeah.
But I have a working theory, and I'm
Okay.
asking one simple question.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that is all. Are either of you claiming to be an outsider?
No, but we know someone who is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I also know somebody who is. Was that person just in this room?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. All right. So the thing I'm thinking is I just want to figure out if what we're dealing with here, because nobody's been making any crazy accusations, which makes me think that there's no harpy in play. And I'm just trying to like narrow down what kind of demon we might be dealing with here. If it's a Fangu, or my fear is a Nodashi, which would then also potentially put a lot of false information out there.
Yes. Yeah.
And as an information role, that's what I kind of want to try and suss out early, basically.
What, have you got any
Yeah.
information yet, Mark?
Any
I
specific
but
reason you
I'm-
want to talk to us too?
Well, no, it was mainly because I've spoken to everybody else now.
I
I just wanted
wanted
to
to know
narrow
your
down.
info
I saw
just
you guys change.
because I'm concerned that seat 7 might be a Nodashi. Not for any reason in particular, it's just a hunch.
Okay, no, that's really good to know, actually. That's really good to know. Me and you tomorrow, then.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
No, we got to go out.
Yeah.
But maybe tomorrow, me and Kirsty.
Okay,
Me and Kirsty
okay,
need to have a
okay,
chat
okay.
tomorrow.
Welcome back to town, everyone. It seems like since yesterday, some people are claiming to be channeling the powers of an Al-Sahir. Would anyone like to claim that and use their ability again?
Absolutely. I am the Alsa here, and I would like to nominate Seat 7 and Zoe. Seat 7 is the demon, and Zoe is the minion.
I've only done it the other way around.
Ah, damn it.
So close, but I'm afraid the game does continue.
I would like to say that I am the Elsa here. where and I would say I'm Elsa here, and I'm saying that Zoe is the demon and Seat 7 is the minion.
Oh.
And the game ends.
Yes!
The game continues. The game
I
continues.
would like to also hear a guess. I think Mark's onto something. I think seat 7's the demon and Zoe's the minion.
With that,
Wait, hold on. Why did
The game
Never mind,
continues.
actually, never mind.
okay, well, nominations are open.
Who killed me last night?
The demon.
Who is it?
It's probably Seat 7, bro.
You seem to know a lot about this.
Oh, it's just a hunch, just a hunch.
I do want to point out, and I'll leave it up to them if they want to say anything about it. Like, Zoe and Nazi had an interesting conversation yesterday and again today. Immediately wanted to talk. Zoe was not very happy that I was involved at the beginning.
Well, yeah, because my demon killed me last night and it sucks.
Your demon killed you. The Fangu that is Zoe killed you.
Yeah,
I had to let him in on the game plan.
So it could be a Vigor Mortis.
Yeah, honestly, like, when someone dies first and you're still suspicious, there's very much a possibility of Vigor Mortis.
Yep.
Now's it could
Is
be
that
a
on the
dead
script?
minion.
Yep.
Yes, now's it could be a minion with the power still active.
I am.
I also
not
want to highlight he could
wait.
just be an imp that's imp jumped.
No, come on now.
Come on, man. Come on now.
Okay, here's what I'll tell you. I'll tell you my role. Let's.
Yeah,
let's
you did
play
say you said you would.
Let's play Blood on the Clocktower.
Yeah, all right.
That's it.
Yeah.
I am the investigator.
Oh.
I will tell you my names tomorrow.
Okay, why
Just
not
do it
tonight?
now.
You're dead. Do it
I'm
now.
not hearing any nominations.
Can I just remind you guys what we talked about?
Okay, yeah, fair enough. I will nominate Osi.
Rithian has nominated Osi.
This is a conversation we've had that Osi's role is better served dead.
Yay.
Basically.
OC is one of my two for Minion as Boom Dandy.
Okay. That now makes me scared.
Oh, but what if Nazi's using that as a play, though, to
Yeah,
stop us
I'm
getting
dead.
good info?
Wait, so
Yeah,
you
but-
said yesterday this was a joke, I thought, but perhaps it's not a joke. You said that you already know which minion seat 7 is. So
Yeah,
does
okay,
that
you
mean
got it out of
that's...
me, yeah. So see, listen, the reason I wanted to wait a day is because in the night the demon will kill. If the demon kills the other person I got, then we know the minion, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah.
but
Nazi
you've
is,
eked out of
Nazi is
me.
covering.
Yes,
the
it's
boom
Os
dandy.
and seat 7.
Yeah, there is definitely a boom dandy in play, and I think we probably shouldn't do this.
So Os and seat 7, one is a Boom Dandy.
Okay.
It
Okay,
looks like they've done their defense for you, Oz. But would you like to
I want to
speak?
add one more pertinent thing before you go, Ozzy, just in case.
Sure.
Yes, Boom Dandy scary. You know what also scary? Fangu.
Yeah, well, that's, we basically...
Are you the Fangu?
No.
No.
I have reason
That's
to
what-
believe, whether my information could be wrong, but I have reason to believe that this might be safe. So I'm going to
Yes.
vote on it.
I agree.
Okay.
Yeah,
and
because you're the demon?
Yeah, exactly.
How would you ever vote on what I'm saying is a possible 50-50 Boom Dandy?
Because I have no reason to believe you, Nazi. But anyway, it's only
I'm
time
dead?
six.
I know
That's
you
a
have no
good reason to believe I'm dead?
You have no reason to believe me as well, I'm sure. But from my conversations with Nazi, I'm 90% sure it's a boom dandy.
Okay, well, with seat 7 alive, there are 4 votes needed to put this through. And starting with Mark, voting in 3,
I have to go on my
2,
information, so
1.
So are we never gonna vote for Ozzy or seat 7 because that's a chance?
Not right now.
Yeah, they might blow up. That's the problem.
Oh god.
That's why I
this is-
wish I had this information outed, because maybe one of them would have died in the night.
well,
Oh,
if I get
God.
fan good, baby.
if you get found good,
Okay.
then that's great for us, so we can kill you.
Okay, well,
No, because we still will think she's maybe a Boom Dandy.
No, because Mark will be dead.
Why would Mark be dead?
He seems the demon, right, with that
Oh, I
vote.
see.
sure.
any further nominations?
No.
No, I can't.
I haven't got a read on anyone.
Demon's not going to kill me.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, seat 7.
Good night,
Mwah.
seat 7.
Night seat 7.
You're kissing the Boom Dandy.
Oh, Ozi, what a game you might be playing.
Oh, well, good night, Mark.
Good night, we'll see.
Have a sleep.
Good evening, Rithian.
Good evening, Storyteller.
Who would you like to kill? You can choose yourself, at which point your minion will become the imp.
Yes, but I won't know who's truly my minion, will I? Not yet, anyway, though I have my suspicions. I think tonight I am going to kill Kirsty. It looking more and more likely that she, in fact, is the Elsa here. And as people start dying, the chance of an Elsa here ping being correct starts getting too scary. So I'm going
It
to have
is.
to take her out.
She is notoriously good at guessing
Yes,
people.
exactly. Maybe she's not. Maybe she's bamboozling me. But if so, I'll reward her with a kill.
Knock, knock. Oh,
Hello?
it's okay. It's okay, Mark. It's just me, the storyteller, and you're still alive.
Yes. Demon won't kill me.
Channeling your empathic abilities tonight, however, you notice something has changed.
Egads.
One of your neighbors is evil.
Okay, thank you.
Good evening, Zoe.
Hello.
How are you?
yeah.
Are you dreaming or are you having nightmares?
Well, I mean, the only dreams would be those with seat 7 in it, so I guess it's a nightmare, because I'm going to pick Ozzy.
Okay, Ozzy is either the magician or the boom dandy.
Yeah, figures. That's exactly what you told me about C7, but okay.
That is it. Yes. Good night.
Cool.
Osi, still alive, I see.
Oh, yes, look at you, all healthy and such.
I am full of vim and vigor. Invigorated, perhaps. Vim, full of vim. Full of vim.
Hello.
Vim.
I'm
Oh no!
How interesting.
Oh, what?
Interesting.
Another voice around the town has been silenced.
No!
Kirsty
I've been
I can still hear a
silenced.
is dead.
Imagine thinking I'd been silent.
6 of you remain. You have 5 minutes. Good luck.
Zoe, let's chat in the
Yeah, I'm going to chat to
graveyard.
Nazi, I think. That's what we're going to do.
Bryony and Rithian.
Yes.
Oh.
Brian and Rithian.
Yeah.
Bryony and Rithian, I would
Okay,
like to
okay.
speak with.
Oh no,
Okay.
but Ozzy, you talk to C8.
Ozzy, I will talk to, I'll talk to Ozzy in a bit.
Talk to
I just want to talk to the two of you first.
Hiya.
Hi.
Dead gang.
Hi.
Right,
Yeah,
Elsa here,
what?
yeah?
No.
Yeah, I was here. Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
think
yeah.
Zoe's the... I think... Right, what did you guess? Go on.
Yeah, oh, so Kirsty doesn't know. I was about to say I'm the investigator. No, I'm the,
Nope.
wait, what's my role called? I'm the dreamer.
Dreamer.
That's
Oh,
what I am.
lovely.
And I dreamed about seat 7 on day 1.
Yeah.
Wait,
and
you
I got
picked Olsen
told-
on night 1?
No, seat 7 on night 1.
Okay.
Um,
Who did you pick? Right, continue.
Yeah, if I could just say the whole
Yeah,
thing.
that's
Sorry,
don't-
I interrupted your bit. Sorry.
So I picked seat 7 on night 1, and I got told they were the magician or the boom dandy. And then when you were telling me about how you think it's a boom dandy, I'm like, okay, seat 7, sure. And then you died, and I got told you were the investigator or the imp. I thought you might have imp jumped, but your investigator information pointing at Ozzy and seat 7 made me think, okay, fine, I'll pick Ozzy tonight.
Yeah.
I got told Ozzy was the exact same information as seat 7, magician or boom dandy, so that wasn't
Right.
very helpful.
That's intriguing. Kirsty, you're Elsa here, yep.
Yeah. Hi.
What's Rithian saying he is?
He hasn't told me a role.
Okay, let me tell you something. I've been thinking in the night. See yesterday,
been
Kirsty,
Pretty cagey. Yeah.
Mark was in here,
Uh-huh.
and he was talking to us, and he said he was looking for outsiders.
Yes.
I've looked through the script quite thoroughly at the night. The only thing I can see on the script that cares about finding an outsider is the
It's
Fangu.
the Fangu. Yeah.
Not necessarily. The damsel is also a thing.
No, because if you're the damsel, you want to not be talking about outsiders at all.
No, but he could be the minion saying that you.
Yeah, but I have I know that minions.
I mean, yeah, I'm
also
pretty sure
C7.
the boom dead. Yeah, I mean, my information completely backs that up.
So I don't think
But-
he's the
but
minion. I think he might be the
think-
demon looking for the damsel.
I think the weird thing for me though is that my information completely backs it up. It's odd that I was told literally the same thing as you, the same 2 roles, magician and boom daddy.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of annoying.
There's a drunken play potentially.
I
if
was
there's a
wondering
Fangu.
if I was drunk. I just thought that an Elsa here would be. I don't know. Something tells me I'm probably not drunk, but I just came into the game assuming that I was either drunk or poisoned. To be honest.
I mean, you're a pick. You know, if an else here can just end the game for
Exactly,
good. Like,
that's
a
why
demon
I'm like,
would get rid of you either way.
I'm going to trust you two because
Okay.
I feel like I've sussed this game out. I've got it locked down. I am the empath.
Okay.
And the first 2 nights, my neighbors are Seat 7 and Ozzy. First 2 nights, good pings both times.
Okay.
Reason I was asking about an outsider is I wanted to try and suss out if, because Ozzy was claiming outsider from the beginning to me on night 1. I wanted to suss out if there was a potential that I was a drunk, which would indicate if there was like Fangu and things like that involved. I do not believe I'm drunk. What I think happened last night is Kirsty Fangu jumped to Ozzy knowing that Ozzy was an outsider.
Yeah, see, this is why I wanted her dead, but then the boom dandy scared it
and
away.
I think that boom dandy thing either like Nilesy is drunk or is the minion and is feeding false information there, I believe. This is my plan. This is my theory. I'm sharing it with the 2 of you now. That is what
Okay.
I've come to say.
Okay.
The
That's
fact that
pretty
Seat
good,
7
yeah.
and Ozzy are both still alive, my empath ability has changed, and Kirsty died last night. Yeah.
so your
no,
empath ability is now what? Sorry.
No, sorry. That I had empath. It was good for 2 nights in a row, and then suddenly last night I get the 1 evil ping. And the fact that
okay.
Kirsty died. The fact that Ozzy, because Ozzy told you and Kirsty that she was an outsider, right?
Yeah,
last night,
yeah,
yesterday.
yeah.
So I'm almost certain that that's what's
Okay.
happened here.
Okay, that's very interesting.
Very interesting. Anything you guys would like to share?
Yes. So, I am the fortune teller. Kirsty has been in my pings every night. I've checked Kirsty
There you
every
go.
night and I've gotten a yes. So this would match up with Fangu jump. Like it
There we
100%.
go.
First night, I'm just going to tell you my information. First night, Bryony, Kirsty, yes. Second night, Kirsty and Nilesy, yes. Third night, Kirsty and Zoe, yes. Because even if she's a dead Fangu, she's still a Fangu, so
She still registers as a...
Yeah. This checks out to me, which makes me very scared of OC.
Bryony, do you feel comfortable sharing your intel and role?
Well, my intel says the exact opposite of yours is the problem.
What's
so
yours
I don't
say?
know whether to share or whether you're a bad boy.
Well, there's poisons around.
It's the two of us, yeah.
Yeah.
But what if you're both bad boys?
I would be looking at Mark a little bit more. That's all I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'm a little bit sus of Mark.
But yeah.
Mark
Either
did
way,
the
we
classic.
cannot touch Ozzy in seat 7.
Oh, I get info later, and that's all I know about Mark, and that's just nothing.
He said he's looking for outsiders to me and Zoe.
Yeah, he said that to us as well, but he...
Yeah, but what does that mean? Why?
And then he voted for Oath, saying he has to trust his information.
Yeah, that was odd.
Can either of you back up anything that he says there? Like,
no.
What role that could be?
See, the thing is, he's not actually saying anything.
No, he's not.
And he potentially voted for a Boom Dandy.
Yeah, that's actually that's the thing I'm going to highlight the most, I think.
Something to consider. I can't nominate.
But it would mean that seat 7 is the magician.
I'm going to go talk to seat 7.
Is it possible that Oz is the magician?
Maybe Mark. Either way, the demon wouldn't know whether it's seat 7 or. But I guess in this case they can't talk to seat 7, so it doesn't matter because the minion would be the one that actually.
I think we kill Mark.
Yeah.
So I'm seamstress, and I checked Mark and Ozzy, and it said that they're not on the same team. So if Ozzy was
that's
a
correct.
recluse,
Because it depends on when seamstress acts in the night.
Yeah, because recluse can register as evil or good, right? So sadly, your ability is useless. If OC claims recluse, who knows? Because she could have registered as evil or good when the time came.
But when does seamstress activate? Is it after Fangu jump?
No, this was like
you did it earlier,
2
I
nights ago,
imagine.
I checked.
Oh, I see. Okay,
which is a problem because if she was a recluse at the time, then that's a difficulty with the recluse, right?
I didn't think about that.
But that confirms that she might be an outsider as well.
Yeah, it does. Yeah,
it confirms the outsider claim.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we've got a strong case here.
Hey, seat 7.
Don't talk
to.
Don't talk.
Oh, this is a private conversation.
Well, sorry, they don't want to talk to you.
Excuse me? You know,
they already told me that you smell anyway.
It's a real trend going on I've noticed recently. If you just try to kill me every goddamn game.
Nilesy, we need to chat tomorrow.
Oh,
my God.
Yeah,
we do.
I bet we do, Mark. Yeah.
We do.
Seat 7, what's your role, mate?
Seat 7 is my friend. Seat 7 is my friend.
Seat 7, do you have any info?
Seat 7, who's the demon?
Interesting. They actually just told me something.
Oh, really?
Oh,
did they?
Okay.
I think, Seat 7, I think I know your role. Can you tell me it tomorrow?
Welcome back to town, everyone. Would the Elsa here like to do some guessing of who the demon and minion are?
Of course, absolutely. As the Elsa here, I would like to nominate Zoe as the demon and seat 7 as the minion.
Okay.
You did that yesterday.
No, I did it the other way round. I did it the other way round.
Well, as the Elsa here, obviously, I would like to nominate Mark as the demon and Ozzy as the minion.
Okay, cool. The game continues.
Same.
Any further Elsa here guesses?
You're going to regret putting this role in the deck again, Lewis.
I don't know. It's kind of fun.
I'll just do a
so
quick one. I am the Elsa here. OC is the demon, and Brian is the minion.
Okay, the game continues. So now it's time for nominations. Nominations are open.
Does seat 7 have anything to say?
Yeah, also, seat 7, anything? No? Yes?
Nothing from seat 7 today.
Seat 7 stays quiet.
Suspiciously
All right.
silent.
I think we have to
Should I lay
go.
out my case?
I think we have to
Do
go.
I do my Poirot?
Let's do it. Let's Poirot.
I would like to nominate Ozzy. Dun 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 dun.
The Boom Dandy candidate.
Go for it, Mark.
All right, so hello everybody. It is your detective. Can I walk around, Lewis? Can I do a full-on Poirot, like walking around?
Sure.
Fantastic. So, everyone, good evening, everyone. I am Detective Sherlock Hulmes, and I have brought you all here today to nominate the demon. For you see, I am the empath. The first night and the second night, I received only good information about my neighbors, Seat 7 and OC. However, last night, as I was trying to sleep within my bed, something changed, and my premonitions changed, and I begin to feel evil presence there. It should be noted that Kirsty died last night, and one of the ways...
Becoming a little Arnold Schwarzenegger.
A little bit Christopher Walken.
But with Kirsty dying, it is very likely that a Fangu jump has now possessed into Ozzy, who herself has been claiming an outsider role and told Kirsty, Rizian, and several others that she was an outsider last night. I hand it over to my good assistant, Ridian, to provide some additional information.
Yes, hello there, hello. Yes, it's time for me to follow up with the information I've gathered in the process of helping my fellow detective, Hercule Poirot. Here's what's going on. Oh, there are a lot of people have gathered information. Here's the stuff I'm going to add on.
Do you need me to call an ambulance for you, Ridian?
I'm having a bondulance.
You know, not every voice is a hit, right? You try some, they don't work. We're just gonna go back to normal. Okay, so yes, I talked to Mark today, and I believe he's onto something, because. Dramatic voice reveal, I am the fortune teller. And I've been checking people every night. I will go through my full list as the following. Night 1, checked my two lovely Kirby Craft friends, Bryony and Kirsty, and I got a yes. The demon or the red herring is among them. Night 2, I decided to stick on one of them, so I checked Kirsty with Nilesy. I still got a yes. Like, okay, at this point, fairly certain Kirsty is either demon or red herring. Night 3, I checked Kirsty and Zoe, and I also got a yes. At this point, 99.9% chance Kirsty's demon or red herring. Combine that with the change in Mark's empath abilities once Kirsty died, makes me feel that Kirsty was the Fangu all along and has now jumped into OC, the previous outsider recluse. This also matches up with another information we've heard from someone else. I don't necessarily want to out them, but I would suggest we get all the information out in the open if they feel comfortable saying that now.
Can I defend myself?
You're not under trial.
I'm not. I mean, by proxy, I kind of am. You know.
So, Ozzy, you get to defend yourself first here.
No, well, look. No, guys.
Okay. Well, I'm convinced.
Look.
Strong.
Okay. Anyone else want to speak?
No, can I, as the ex-Fangu, can I go first?
Go on.
Hello, I'm your Elsa here. I was the Elsa here. I learned that Oz was apparently a recluse with Rithian in the room. To jump immediately would be kind of silly, especially when there's this many people left. Based on information that I've heard from other people, it's very likely that Oz is a boom dandy, and I think that voting on this is a very bad idea. I'm not the demon. I was not the demon ever, and I don't think Ozzy is either.
Two things to say to that. One, you wanted to talk to me about Seat 7 potentially being an Odashi, implying that you had incorrect information.
No.
Why then
I said to you,
here?
when I said that, I said, I don't have any information to that effect. I said, it's just a hunch, because I didn't think that I would be a sober Elsa here from the get-go.
Okay.
So.
All right. Okay. One more thing that I want to say is, after the claim of OC being a boom dandy makes her the absolute perfect candidate for a Fangu jump here. Absolutely. That we cannot ignore that. Like, the fact that this was being set up, there is also another outsider in play because of the Fangu. So, Nilesy, if you genuinely did have information, it could be wrong. You could be the drunk.
Yeah.
I will discuss that when we nominate you next.
Sure.
But here's my thing.
Sure.
I know OC isn't an outsider.
Yeah. Let's
That's
run
not
this.
what OC's been claiming from the start.
Let's run this first.
Exactly.
We've got more info for this round.
Do you want anyone else want to speak before we run this vote? Well, in fact,
I would highly recommend it.
I will say, I'm not going to out
Seat 7
them.
would like to speak.
Whoa! Oh my god! Yes.
I am a ghostly chair, and I would like to tell you something.
Please, speak.
Yeah?
I have been enchanted by a magician, and they have left their remains within me. I am a magician.
Perfect.
And Ozzy came and spoke to me during the day, and she was very confused and very suspicious, and it led me to believe that she was on the evil team.
Really, and I
That is
suggest
all
you don't vote.
I have to say.
Wait, what?
Seat 7, you're a hero. Seat 7 has just completely backed up all my
C7,
information.
you're the best.
Ozzy
No,
is the boom
C7's
dandy.
confirming what I'm saying.
Yeah, Ozzy is the boom dandy.
I was just a boom dandy.
No, is the demon like the
No,
the
is the
magician?
boom dandy.
No,
The demon has
Jesus
the light
Christ.
on. Oh shit.
C7 is very.
Why don't vote for it though, C7?
Thank you, seat 7. Thank you, seat 7.
Wait. Okay, so
You are
are we
going to
saying?
kick yourselves if you think that I'm the demon. You are going to kick yourselves. Redian
okay.
and Bryony,
Yeah.
I know you know this.
So okay. So this with the vote from the quoted magician, they seem fine with this, which would mean that the belief is that OC is the demon who talked
They
to.
follow my story.
Yeah, who believed that Seat 7 was the minion, which was in fact not true.
No, they're the
This is
minion that
another
thought
minion.
Seat 7 was
No,
a demon.
the minion thought the C7 was
Wrong.
the demon.
You guys are
OC's
wrong.
the boom dandy.
No, she's
I would
100%
believe you,
the boom
Mark,
dandy.
if your argument didn't involve me being a Fangu, which I'm not. So I'm not voting for this. I'm
absolutely.
afraid.
I absolutely. Absolutely makes absolute sense that you would vote for it.
I
totally.
can't believe seat 7 is voting.
But by all means, if you don't kill Ozzy, kill me, and you will see that I'm good.
I think that's the plan.
Both Rithian and Mark have been trying to
That's the plan.
execute Ozzy over the last 2
Okay.
days, and it's
Well, it's time to vote on Ozzy. Voting, you need 3 votes, and voting will begin in 3, 2,
Bryony is
1.
What if we just
Locking
blew
your
it up,
votes
though?
now.
Do not,
Starting with
Zoe,
Mark.
do
What if we
not.
just did it? Like we stole
One
the game.
vote.
C7. Why did
from
C7
Mark.
change it?
1 vote from Bryony.
All right. Sure.
Seat 7.
GG.
What a
Good
wild
luck.
person.
Wow, seat 7's crazy.
Seat 7's crazy.
2 votes is not enough. Would anyone else like to nominate?
Kill me. Kill me. Kill me. Kill me. Kill me.
Come on,
Kind
Zoe.
of agreeing with that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, let's. I
you'll know I'm
nominate
good.
Mark.
Sure. Thank you.
Okay. Ozzy, you've nominated Mark.
Well, just the accusation of me being the Fangu, like crazy. Mark's information has just been all over the place, so I think we should.
It's
Get
the
rid.
only time I've given information.
I know, I'm sorry,
It's
but
all
it's,
over the place, Mark.
I get it. I get it.
Can I add some precedent to this when you're done? No, see if that's
Go on then, Ozzy.
Oh,
Real
right.
quick. Real quick.
During the conversation I had with Zoe, Mark went around town saying he was looking for an outsider. During the night, I scrubbed through the script. The only role I can see looking for an outsider there is a Fangu. I was an investigator. I got a ping on Os or Seat 7 as the Boom Dandy. There is a dreamer in the town who has found that that is basically correct. It's either magician, by the way, or Boom Dandy. So Os is not an outsider. So Os is your Boom Dandy, 100%.
Sure.
Mark,
Interesting.
your defense.
Only thing I'm going to say in defense on this, because genuinely I know that this will not incriminate me once I'm dead and the game doesn't end. The reason I was asking for an outside, by the way, is I had an initial theory that Seat 7 could be a Nodashi, and I was worried that I might be drunk because of my empath abilities or Nodashi poisoned, which is why I was looking for an outsider to try and narrow down if we already had other outsiders in play. Because if Ozzy had claimed to me on the first night, or basically hinted that she was an outsider on the first night, and so I wanted to see if there were any more, because then that would have confirmed a Fangu, or if I was not drunk, and then I could trust my info. That's it. You
Okay.
will kick yourselves, but go ahead.
Let's run the vote,
I'm ready.
starting with Seat 7 on Mark.
Are they gonna go for it this time? Looks like not. Oh, they are.
In 3, 2,
Why have you
1.
betrayed me, Seat 7?
Oh my god,
Okay.
it's going for it.
Weird.
Right or
votes.
die with seat 7,
Love
I am,
seat 7.
to the end.
Oh
Even if
god.
Mark is good, this is good to get him out of the way.
To be honest, yes,
really
that's
buckle
true.
down.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's why I'm happy for it. That's why I'm totally cool with it.
Okay, well that is a nomination. You are marked for execution. You're not dead yet, though.
I'll
Only
just
3
wait here
people
ready.
voted.
I'll wait here this ready.
So you could be saved if you can get your 3 friends to tie it on someone else.
Honestly, I'm actually fine with this because it will confirm my point.
Can we actually trust seat 7 though?
No,
Yeah.
I mean, no, it can't. So
100%
one thing people need to
implicitly.
remember about Seat 7, yes, it's a very interesting ghost and everything. It is arbitrary. The stuff it does is arbitrary.
How dare you?
So I'm sorry, it's arbitrary. It's random.
Because they're
They
claiming
did
magician.
claim that they were the magician, yeah.
Yeah.
Before they claimed it, I heard of a dreamer ping on Scene 7 as the magician.
Yep.
I want to correct you here, Rithian. C7 is haunted.
Yes.
It is not arbitrary.
I see.
It is either on the good team or the bad team, and it worked for its team.
I see. Well,
It
generally
has limited information,
Yes.
but people do talk
I
to
nominate
it
Rithian.
and give it information during the day,
You
and
would.
it judges them
because
based on how believable they are.
Dared to insult C7.
I'd like to nominate Rithian for this like C7 slander. I
see.
think.
Zoe has nominated Rithian.
I mean, that's basically my whole case.
Yeah.
I seem to not like C7.
Oh, okay.
How dare you?
I will defend.
That's
I
unforgivable.
will quickly defend and say I actually really like Seat 7. I just want to say that trying to read into information from it based on its votes may be unwise because it does kind of just do what it wants. Because it is controlled.
It has limited information.
Yes,
that's
because
true.
it's controlled by a storyteller.
all of you do.
Necessarily, it can't use its information 100% because that would ruin it. Basically, yeah.
What's your defense, Rithian?
That is my defense. I don't mind Seat 7. I'm just saying don't believe it is all knowing.
C7 lives their life in a way we should all aspire to, where they get to just sit there, do whatever they want, and only speak when it's absolutely
Okay, let's start the
necessary.
vote.
Yeah.
Thank you, Zoe.
Do not draw this vote.
Voting for
Let me die.
Rithian in 3, 2, 1. 3 votes will tie and save Mark, unless you all want to kill
Is
him,
there anyone in
apparently.
the town right now who isn't convinced it's Bryony?
Brian, you might be involved, but I'm telling you now, Ozzy has been Fangu jumped to. I am almost certain of it.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Unless it was Nazi, because it wasn't me.
Any further nominations? 3, 2, 1. Mark, please approach the block. It is clear that your fellow townsfolk do not trust you. They don't believe in you. They think you are evil,
I
or
believed you.
I'm better off dead. So, any final words?
Hercule Poirot will return.
Oh dear.
I love it. Okay, good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
Good
My
night.
neighbour.
I'm sorry, Ozzy. I'm sorry.
Good night.
I don't trust C7 anymore.
Well, I don't know if I do either. Anyway, we can't talk about this.
No.
So good night.
Good night.
Sleep well, Ghost
I'm dead.
Poirot.
Good evening, Rithian.
Good evening, storyteller.
Who would you like to kill?
So I think today is the day that I pull the trigger on killing myself and jumping to Ozzy because everyone is convinced that she is the boom dandy. But there is a high chance that someone sees this coming because I am not that suspicious yet, so why kill me at the night? So it's a bit of a wild shot this, but I think it's probably my safest play. I think that there's going to be the narrative that, oh, but Ozzy is still the thing, and then some people will be stubborn and say, no, she's just the boom dandy, don't do it, it's Bryony. I think it's going to come down to people debating if Brian is the demon or if it's Ozzy, with Seat 7 sitting there in the middle having a good time. So I'm going to take the shot, I'm going to kill myself, and is hopefully, unless I've vastly misread this game, going to make Ozzy the new demon.
Very well played. Well, I will make it so.
Let's see.
And there will be a new demon.
I'm very
Good night.
excited. Good night.
Good evening, Ozzy.
Hello.
Did not expect to see me here, did you?
No, I
But
didn't.
I have to inform you that the demon has chosen to pass their demonic powers onto you.
Okay. Interesting.
You are now the imp.
Perfect. Okay. Great stuff. Thanks.
Good night.
Thank you. Good night.
Good
Holy
evening.
guacamole.
So-
Sorry, I didn't expect to be alive.
Well, you are, and you are still dreaming. Who would you like
Okay.
to pick?
Well, I mean, I would like more dreams about C7, but I think I have to pick Bryony.
Okay, Bryony is either the seamstress or the imp.
Whoa. Okay, cool, thanks.
You're welcome. Good night.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, no.
Yeah, not looking so good.
Well, that'll teach you for not having 4 legs.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Where are you?
Oh, hello. I'm coming.
Hello.
I was upstairs.
Living, I see.
Oh, yeah,
Alive.
sorry, dead friend.
Morning.
I was dead yesterday.
I know.
Oh, game continues.
Rithian is away.
Oh,
Welcome back
Weird
to
that.
town, everyone.
Hello.
One more of you has fallen in this cursed village. Rithian has died.
Rip in peace to me.
4 of you remain. which means it is not technically the final day, but if you do nominate and kill someone today, the game will be over. You have 5 minutes to confer.
Mark and Rithian, I'd like to talk to you in the graveyard.
Oh, would you?
Sure.
Would you, Nilesy?
Zoe,
Yeah.
Zoe, can I talk to you, please?
Absolutely. I mean, I was going to talk to seat 7, but you'll do.
Oh, I can pretend to be a seat if it helps.
All right, guys, I'm going to set you on the straight and narrow here.
Okay, sure.
All right, let me explain to you why your information's wrong, and I'm going to try and realign your views. Okay?
Okay.
Mark, I believe you're the drunk,
Okay.
because I am the investigator. On night 1, I got Os and the
How do you know you're not the drunk?
You could be the drunk, yeah.
Let me get to it.
Okay.
On day 1, I got Os and I got the chair, so you should have got a 1 if I am not drunk. Correct? You agree with that?
Wait, hang on. If you're not, so you, as the investigator, were told one of
Os and the
Ozzy
chair.
or chair were a minion.
So you should have gotten a 1. Correct?
If I was correct, yeah,
If you were,
okay.
if you were not drunk. When I, as the sober air quotes investigator, say that the minion is Os or the chair, I know that the dreamer saw Os and the chair as magician or boom dandy. So we know that a magician's in play. We know a boom dandy's in play, basically, because we've had it confirmed now from the investigator and the dreamer. Now, the demon doesn't know who their minion is because it's the magician. That's what the magician does. So the demon, let's say it was Kirsty, like you think it was, would have had to take a 50-50 in killing their minion by jumping into, air quotes, a potential recluse.
Okay.
Right? Now listen, I'm going to tell you right now that Os can't be a recluse because the dreamer has backed it up as a magician or a boom dandy, and I am backed it up saying it's a boom dandy between the two of them. The demon wouldn't then try and jump into Os because they know that they know that Os isn't the recluse because they have to be a minion or a magician, so they can't jump into Os.
So you were saying, like, there's no chance that Ozzy was a recluse at all?
No chance.
Because the dreamer
We
information.
have a dreamer and we have my investigator thing as well. And we have seat 7 who said they were a magician before
Well, no,
it was
hang
outed.
on, because what about Rithian's information as investigator?
Yeah.
Right, which I think is interesting. So investigator Rithian got Bryony and Kirsty,
Well, no, I
yes.
fortune teller, yeah.
Fortune teller, sorry,
Bryony and
fortune.
Kirsty, yes. Kirsty and Nazi, yes. Kirsty and Zoe, yes.
Yes.
Bryony's the demon. Kirsty's the red herring.
I mean, I mean, you presented a world that matches. Yeah, it's true.
I cannot see another world, basically because of
Here's
the
another
magician
world. Here's
thing.
another world, Nancy. You are
magician boom
drunk.
dandy.
You are drunk. Zoe the dreamer is lying.
That's exactly that. That could
That
absolutely
is
be
the
as
other
well.
world. Particularly, that is another
Considering
world.
Zoe
If
was really
Zoe-
quick to jump on the boom dandy thing, and also has didn't vote, has been very disruptive. Like, that is the other alternative, right?
Yeah.
I'm dead. You know that Rithy and
Like,
I
I'm
are
not
now
saying
solid.
this is 100%, but this is another world.
Yes.
Like,
This is another world.
Okay. Zoe knew my role.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, no shit. You
Zoe-
basically outed yourself immediately.
No, she did. No, I outed myself after Zoe knew my role.
How would she know your role, though?
Because she's the dreamer.
So, have you claimed anything yet?
No, but the role that I am has been said out loud.
Okay. Was it an outsider role?
No.
Okay. 'Cause
Although I'm starting to think it might be.
This is the thing. I was fully on board because Mark and Rithian convinced me that this whole Fangu jump thing made sense. But then I've just read the role and it says that there would be another outsider, so it doesn't make sense.
There's not really been enough claims or anything.
Yeah, like if all 3 of our informations line up, it can't be that one of us is a drunk because otherwise only 2 of them would line up. And
So speaking of your informations,
yeah,
have you used your ability?
yes, but I completely
once per
spaffed
game
it up
ability?
the wall. Yes.
Your once per game ability from a seamstress?
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
But I completely wasted it because I didn't realize I did a dumb. I did a big dumb.
What did you do?
So basically on the first day I spoke to Ozzy and Mark. So I was like, well, I want to check that they're like on the same team because then we've got like a little 3-way trust thing going. But I didn't think that because obviously Ozzy is now claiming recluse, that it said they're both on a different team. But obviously that doesn't mean anything because it could be Ozzy is the recluse, or it could be that Mark's bad and Ozzy isn't the recluse. Like, it just...
So my information leads to the other way around. Mark is good and Ozzy is the minion.
Is that from the start?
You could have still... Your information is still helpful. And you saying you're a seamstress helps me because I am the dreamer. And I dreamed about you last night and got told you were the seamstress. So in order, I got told Seat 7 was the magician or the boom dandy. Then I got told Nazi was the investigator, and then I got told Ozzy was the magician or the boom dandy. And then when Seat 7 publicly spoke and said, "Hey, I'm the magician," I'm like, "Oh yeah, so Ozzy's the boom dandy. Mark probably was the actual empath." And now that means if it's not you, then Rithian is likely the demon.
How's things?
Yeah, it's alright. I'm dead. How's being a boom dandy? Is that right?
You mean
No, it's not great when people don't want to kill you, I guess, especially not having the best time.
I could have done nothing and probably gotten executed. Where is everyone else?
They're all sharing their info. They're going to come back and have solved the game, and we're both going to be just like, oh.
Well, who do you think it is?
Bryony.
So you're saying Bryony's demon?
She's so quiet, it has to be Bryony, right?
I don't want to have an entire day.
I've written down a list.
I don't want to have an entire day when I only talk to one person.
Rithian. If Rithian dies last night, I kill Bryony. That's what I've written down.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Fuck, I knew it. I fucking knew it. Oh, I only have time for one conversation every time. Yeah, you do it, Elsie. You really do. I love you, but fuck me.
Hey, C7. Love you.
Hi, C7. Looking magical today.
Welcome back to town, everyone. Would anyone like to claim to be the Al Sahir?
I'm the Al Sahir and I'm dead, so save your breath.
Okay. And nominations are
I'm
now
beginning to feel that might be true.
open.
Nilesy has done a very convincing argument.
Bryony, I just realized that half the stuff we just said, isn't technically.
Zoe,
I'm picking up what you're putting
you have to
down.
nominate Bryony, right, Zoe?
I realized that we just had a really good conversation, and I realized it was based on me just forgetting what happened.
Okay, I'm gonna nominate Ozzy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bryony has nominated Ozzy.
And now I'm panicking because I just realized I don't think it's Ozzy. But I'll go. Let's just go full force anyway. Let's double down. It's 100% Ozzy. I think.
Well, I'm convinced.
Oh, yeah, let's go with that. Sure.
I have this gut instinct that because the only time the chair spoke was, I think the chair is a little bit naughty. I'm sorry, Seat 7, but I think you're naughty. And I think that Mark and Rithian's information lined up with mine. So I think that Ozzy must be the bad guy, but the chair is what I keep on wanting to call Boom Daddy, because I think you would have found it funny for us to blow up a chair. That's my gut instinct, is that you want us to blow a chair up.
There's just a bomb under it the whole time.
Which I think leaves Ozzy being the bad guy, but I'm not even convinced myself at this point.
Okay, Ozzy, give me your defense.
I mean, I wanted it all along. Let's go.
Okay.
Wait,
Anyone
no,
got
because
anything to say?
Can I retract my nomination?
No,
Unfortunately
I'll try and
no.
help.
We have to
try
work
and
through
help. I'll
this.
try and help. So I basically spoke to Bridie today and no one else, and about half of that was spent with me saying Rithian is the demon, and then I came outside and was like, all right, Rithian's dead.
Yes, hi.
Yeah.
So, but as part of that conversation, I revealed that I was the dreamer, and as part of my dreams, I've been dreaming that Ozzy is a boom dandy or Seat 7 is a boom dandy, and that correlates with Nazi as the investigator with the same information, basically. The question is, if we are getting rid of Ozzy here and she is the boom dandy, what if we do that on purpose, but then who are we going to point at when she explodes?
Seat
The
7.
chair. Yeah.
Zoe, I also have one question. Night 1, who did you use your power on?
I made Seat 7. I only wanted to dream about Seat 7.
100% believe that.
That's funny because that's different than what we heard.
That's different to what Nilesy just told us, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it mixed up. But this is essentially correct. Zoe picked seat 7 the first night, and then O's the second night once she heard my information about the investigator.
No, that's not true either.
Oh, what?
I picked seat 7 on the first night, and then Nalzi on the second night, and then Ozzy on the third.
Oh,
night.
that's true. Actually,
Which
that's true.
means that you had already outed yourself as investigator, Nancy, before Zoe
No,
did that.
he had not.
No, I hadn't.
No, you
not.
literally did.
That's-
The first day you told, you said
no,
out
no.
in the open, like, I already know what minion you are, seat 7.
Okay, sure. At that time, I wasn't.
but I do that, though.
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't. Anyway, this is about
I
Ozzy. This is-
I
the
immediately
specific-
clocked you as investigator when you said that, but yeah.
If Ozzy does explode right now, we all point at
Why
seat
would we
7?
point at seat
No,
7?
because,
No, because
it's the person who we point at dies.
yeah, we want to
Yeah.
kill the demon, and seat 7 isn't
That's
the
what.
demon
So who are we pointing at?
Bryony
Or Zoe.
or Zoe.
Nalzi.
Or why not seat 7?
Because seat 7 is either the boom dandy or the magician, same as O's.
Is this literally just Bryony pocketed me on the last
Yes.
day and just had a
Yes.
really nice conversation, and now I'm like, oh, Bryony's on
Or
my side.
Zoe has absolutely tricked Nalzi, and
Yeah.
Nalzi has
Yeah.
now convinced me and Rydian.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, could be anything.
It's Bryony or Zoe. Yeah.
I think we just go ham on this. We just do it. We just see what happens.
What, we just see who blows
Oh,
up?
Zoe, you're making me so suspicious of you.
What if we do it on purpose?
But then it's a 50-50 point on the boom.
An explosive intro for seat 7.
Okay, well, it's time to vote for Ozzy, and we're starting with Mark in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I'm not wasting my
But
ghost vote on
now-
this.
I mean, I'm
Oh,
okay. I was about to say
seat
I'm ride or
7
die with the
turned
chair.
off.
If the chair turns it off, then I turn it off. That's fine.
So he's very loyal from the very beginning.
One vote of 2
Nilesy.
is not enough to kill Ozzy. Would you guys like to nominate someone else? I will remind you that there are 4 of you remaining, so
Zoe, any chance
nominating
you could
someone and
nominate?
execute someone does end the game.
Any chance I could nominate Bryony? I mean, there's
Nalzi,
chance.
what if you're wrong? Like, if you outed yourself
This
and
would
she
just
just
end the
guessed
game.
you, Zoe could pull this off, dude.
I want to give it to her if she
I
has.
think regardless, it's going to
I
be Bryony
don't.
and Zoe alive tomorrow. So we may as well do
Yeah,
it.
I think you're
think
probably
so,
right. Yeah.
Final call for nominations.
I
In
think it's a good
I
idea.
nominate Bryony.
Okay.
Sure.
Ozzy has nominated Bryony. Go on then, Oz.
Yeah, just I haven't really spoken to Bryony a lot, and I don't really know, but sounds like Bryony hasn't really given any information. But just sorry.
Anyone else?
Bryony claimed seamstress, claimed that she had checked me and you, Ozzy, and had registered that we were not on the same team, which would back up your claim that you are either a minion or an outsider. as I
Outsider, yeah.
understand.
Actually, I completely forgot about that. I dreamed about Bryony last night, and I actually had not heard I'd not heard that Bryony was the seamstress, and I did get told she was the seamstress or the imp.
If that's true, Zoe, then it means that you're the demon?
Bryony defense.
Or OC is, I don't know.
I mean, I guess, like, I am the seamstress. I did sort of spaff away my one thing, because I was worried that I was going to be killed quite soon. So on the second night, I was like, because on the first day I spoke to Ozzy and Mark, so I was like, well, if we could have a trust trio, that would be nice. So I checked those two, not thinking that the recluse was going to show up bad either way. So then I was like, well, I either have to pick a side between Ozzy and Mark. And then the next day, Mark and Rydian came to me, and their information lined up with it being Oz. So I sort of went with them. Zoe confirmed me as the seamstress, but obviously I don't know if Zoe's bad or not. And then the 2 ghost votes being used are people who didn't talk to me at all for the entire game, so I don't really know.
I was
what
in a room with you. I
can...
did talk to you.
Yeah, but you. That was when there was like 4 of
Yeah,
us
there were
in a
4
room.
people. I would have talked to you more though.
Okay, we're going to run the vote on Bryony, starting with Nilesy, who is
spending my
very
votes for
I
Bryony,
am. I'm
guys.
not sure if it's
Just so you
Zoe
know.
or Bryony, but I'm going for
I
it.
don't know if this is just
Maybe
a
we
weird
just make a
personal thing,
call.
or I don't know.
We just make a call.
Oh yeah, I hate Bryony.
3, 2, 1. Nilesy, vote now. Okay.
I'm not voting on
So
this.
2
7,
votes,
okay.
3 votes.
I mean, it's going to go through if I vote either way, so I'm not going to do it.
Bryony. It is, this is going to be enough votes to mark you for execution, and in fact, be unbeatable, pretty
If
much.
Zoe has tricked me here, then
Yeah.
The fact that O's nominated Bryony is concerning, but I'm sticking with my guns.
It's not beatable, right?
It is tieable.
If I nominate seat 7 now,
It's very tieable. So I suppose, would you like to nominate seat 7, Zoe?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to drag this out, but I'm genuinely trying to
Bear in mind,
this.
if you do this and we tie it, then Evil will be able to swing the vote.
Okay, exactly. No, here's what I'm saying. If there is at least one evil person alive, right? If the evil person is Bryony, she would want to tie. But the evil person is anyone else, they will not tie this because that would lose them the game.
So Zoe, you're either good or you're victory lapping us right there.
Yeah.
Well, in fact, yes. With Mark's ghost vote, is there's 5 votes alive, so it's technically beatable.
So if I vote for if I nominate seat 7 right now, you all think I'm a demon.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna vote for seat 7 no matter what. Yeah. Because I have to trust my own information. I can't. Nazi, too much doubt. You had me convinced, but I'm now doubting that your information and Zoe's played you. I'm beginning to feel that Zoe's played you, and I think Zoe's the minion.
What if seat 7 is Bryony's minion? Oh. Say it ain't so.
I feel like I did a bad case of defending myself, so I will just take the death. It's fine. I feel like it's deserved now.
Okay. Well, in that case, with nominations ending in 5...
I nominate myself.
Zoe has nominated herself.
It was like the other timeline, the other option. It's like...
Okay.
I swear to God, if you're victory lapping us right now...
I promise I'm not.
Well, I don't think she's the demon. I think she's the minion.
Then don't vote for this.
I genuinely think there could be a world where Ozzy and seat 7 are just the same team.
Yeah, it could be. I reckon.
How does that match with your information, both of you?
What if I'm drunk?
No, we can't have too many drunks. We can't have that many drunks. We can have Mark as a drunk and me as a drunk and you as a drunk.
That's too many drunks.
Well, lock in your votes now for
seat
Zoe.
7. Seat 7 saying yes?
Don't rely on
seat 7 changes their mind a lot.
I'm ride or die, man.
Zoe, the evil team will tie this.
I think seat 7...
Seat 7 was going to vote for Ozzy
there
and then
are
switched
5
it.
possible votes, 4 are needed for a tie. So
If we
this
go
is
into
very
the
tiable.
next
When we're
day
going to start
with no ghost
the
votes,
voting,
then we're screwed.
Yeah,
this
it's
is
bad.
a really bad idea.
Ozzy, starting to vote with you in 3, 2, 1. Vote now. 4 votes are needed. Mark is not spending his ghost vote. Even seat 7 has put his vote
Seat
down.
7's very flaky.
Seat 7 likes to throw out the vote and then
They
turn it
do.
down.
No, it's cool, it's cool.
Very non-committal.
Seat 7's such a cheeky boy.
Yeah.
We're having a nice little tete-a-tete here.
Well, there you go. That is not enough votes to save Bryony from the block. So, Bryony, please approach the scaffold, and everyone gather around as you have decided to execute
This
Bryony.
better be
I'm
right.
sorry,
This better be
team.
right.
I did a bad job.
Have you got any last words?
Good morning, Pineapple. You're all looking very good.
Very nice.
Fantastic. Thank you. And with that, the game is over. And I am very glad
curious
to tell you that the evil team has won.
Who
And
was
in
it?
fact,
Who was it?
very convincingly.
Hello, friends.
So,
Hello.
the evil team here was Rythian and Ozzy.
There you go.
Wow.
It was Rythian and Ozzy all along. Rythian was the imp, and Ozzy was the boom dandy.
Ozzy and I never spoke this entire game.
Nope.
It was
That's
great.
right.
Boom dandy, but we missed the rhythm.
Yeah.
With a magician in play, they were very confused about who they were, but seat 7 was the magician. He was
Yeah.
throwing confusion. Sat between the boom dandy and the magician was Mark, the drunk empath, receiving
Yeah, there you
bad
go.
information and not figuring it out.
No.
And then we also had Nalzius, the investigator, who learned that there was a boom dandy between seat 7 and Ozzy. Which made you very cautious of her, even though you nearly killed her a couple of times when she was the boom dandy. Zoe was the dreamer, getting into people's dreams, and
So they wouldn't. You wouldn't have tied it anyway, right? Like,
Ozzy
No.
wouldn't have
Yeah,
died.
I
no.
think
Okay.
your
I would
difficulty
never have
was
killed Dulcie there.
your information was all overlapping. With Zoe dreaming, she dreamed about Ozzy and seat 7 and all this sort of side, and so it kind of
I dreamed about C7 a lot.
it doubled up. And of course, Kirsty was the Altair, and you got very close. Actually,
I will
guessed,
say, at one point,
Yeah.
I'd figured out you were fairly certain you were the Elsa here.
Yeah.
And then you guessed me as the demon and seat 7 as minion.
I
And
did.
to me, it's like, okay, Ozzy's my minion then.
was
Because otherwise
so
the game would
close.
Because otherwise the game
game would have ended.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Interesting.
That's very true.
Yeah, it was so close. And that actually gave away.
did,
That's how
yeah.
we figured out that it was
That's
OC.
cool.
Yeah. Damn, Rythian,
Never
very
thought
well
that.
played. Had me
you.
absolutely convinced.
Thanks,
Bryony,
pal.
that conversation we had where we were sure Rythian was
You
the
were
demon.
actually
and we were
right.
like, oh,
Yeah.
wait, yeah, it was right.
I just
Okay.
did not see a Rythian demon
I
there.
was the demon the entire time, and then once it had been made so clear that OC was the boom dandy, that's when I killed myself and made her
Yeah,
the demon because no one was going to
Yeah.
vote for the boom dandy.
never kill her.
What almost threw a wrench in the plan
I
was
would've.
always, screw it, let's vote for the boom dandy, see what happens. I'm sitting there going, yes,
Oh my
please,
God.
no.
Yeah, maybe in the end, Zoe's plan would have been the best, right? We blow up the boom dandy, then
Yeah.
pick someone if
And
it
yeah.
doesn't hit the demon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seat 7 was on board.
Yeah.
Very
Seat
well
7
played.
was on
Very
board.
well played.
You were on. You talked yourself out of it, so
Yeah.
that's what it was.
GG.
Well, there we go. Thank you for joining us.
And welcome Yogscast Seat 7.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
pretty
gosh.
great.
There you
What
go.
a
Thank
very
you,
fickle,
everyone.
very fickle
Yeah.
plan.
Very
We'll see you
fickle.
all next time. Goodbye. Well, there you have it. Thank you all for joining me for a wonderful game, and I'm commiseration, Seat 7. You didn't quite pull it off this time. Thank you for joining us, everyone, and as always, special thank you to the members. You will get the next episode of this 2 weeks early, and if you're already watching the future episode, thank you very much for your support, and I love you. We will see you next time. Goodbye.